Oh, my back, my neck, my back, and my sack. I ain't the fucking father.
Yeah, you are.
Herpes don't give kids.
You have herpes?
Uh-huh. Once you have herpes, you can't have kids no more. Because it dismantles the gene of the origin of the planet Ease. Hey, what's up guys? My name's JC.
And I'm Bethany.
We are the raw,
uncut,
unfiltered.
If you ain't seeing it here,
you ain't living it. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe.
Hit the bell.
So you don't miss nada. You are not the father.
Maury. And the girl is the best. Let me tell you, I would never go on that show.
Having
if
doubts.
there was a, I mean, they go on there and they're like, if I believe it, it'll be true.
No, it's because if I believe it,
it'll happen.
I can achieve it.
Yeah, so they're like, I don't care, he's the father, and that's it. Even though they know they had sex with like 10 different guys, and they're not sure, and then when the results come, they're like, I'm 1000% sure, I'm 1000% sure. You are not the father. They throw themselves on the floor, and they're like, they're a mess. And it's like so embarrassing. I would never do it, never do. My daughter's father, he said, that's not my kid. That's not my kid, I don't care. Whoever you're with, let them pay for her. That's not my kid. I'm like, are you kidding? So I had to do a whole DNA test. His mom like came and we swabbed and did everything, and you know, 99.9% you are the father. And he's like, you probably swabbed your mouth, swabbed her mouth, did like all this shit. I'm like,
when you're on the streets and you're living like that, I just think your whole moral closet is just like screwed up. Because I mean, I did it too with my first daughter when she told me she was pregnant, and I was like, that's not my kid, that's not my kid. And I swore up and down that it wasn't my kid, even though I spent like a month with her in Mexico, you know. And I don't know, I guess just being,
well, if you keep saying it, you believe it.
just being a dick.
Well, he didn't want to be the father because he didn't want to pay the child support. Before the child support, he was the father.
Oh.
Yeah, the moment that I was like, that's it, like, I'm putting you on child support because you give me nothing, he was like, that's not my kid. I'm like, are you retarded? Like, so stupid.
No, it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes when you actually keep saying to yourself that it's not your kid. And then the hardest part for me was that I didn't even know my daughter until, you know, in her 20s.
Yes.
And you know, it was a rude awakening when I flew into Chicago to meet her for the first time. And she's like a copy of me. She sits like me, she talks like me, like just everything. And it made me almost like want to cry. And sad. It made me sad.
Yeah.
You know, because all those years that I missed just for being fucking
stupid,
a dirty dick.
That's right. Well, that's where you have all your kids from. Your dirty dick.
They'll be coming out very soon, guys. Be on the lookout.
He's working on them.
I'm working on the t-shirts right now. It's gonna be my own brand called Dirty Dicks. Yeah, it's a clothing brand.
Yeah. Married to a savage. Hashtag Dirty Dick.
No, I want Dirty Dicks to be on its own umbrella. Yeah, I'm trying to capitalize on.
You're such a dumbass.
On a different,
oh my God,
different group.
That's real great.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have the Dirty Dick, like special edition, the ones that are still being Dirty Dicks, and then the ones that used to be Dirty Dicks that are not.
Hashtag used to be.
Yeah, so I want to capitalize on both ends.
Are you gonna have like an outbreak underneath it? Are you?
I think you should capitalize on. She is not your kid.
You're such an idiot. You're so stupid.
No?
No. Why?
I don't know, because there's a lot of guys that just, I don't know, they deny it till they're dead. I mean,
Hashtag I'm a woman.
I have to. I have to bring up my dad on this one. I hate to say it, man. Sorry, Dad, but you know, he denies my sister Xiomara to the end, and I actually moved in right when they had her and everything, and I was a kid, but I remember everything, and I helped babysit her and everything, and he said to this day that it's not his kid, and I'm like, she looks just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy what men
I mean,
do.
I grew up and everybody told me I wasn't my dad's. It's true. I don't look like anybody in my family. And then my dad even said it to me. You know, he was like, Beth, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are times where I'm like, is she my kid? And I'm like, oh, that's real nice. You know, like, if you don't know, then get a test so you
That's
do know.
gotta be the worst though, like if you grow up your whole life thinking that. But I don't think that should matter because like we were just talking about it right now in the bathroom. It's, you know, any man can make a baby. It takes a real man to raise one. And I've had, you know, people in my life that are like father figures that actually have done more for me than my dad has, you know, and you know, Steve being one of them, and you know, I got this old ass, the whitest Jewish person you could possibly imagine. You know, he's a tax attorney, and he's been like a father to me in my life. You know, since I got home from prison, he's always been there, and even when I went back to prison, he was in court trying to, you know, tell the judge to release me, and you know, and he's been a big father figure in my life, and I love and respect him for that, you know. And you know, it doesn't take much, guys. It doesn't take much to be a father in a person's life, but it is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it is, but just like me, my stepdad was, you know, raised me. He was my father. You know, my real father, I was really never around. So it's like, you look at the one who raised you. What?
Stop scratching yourself.
Why?
Because you're doing it a lot. Are you nervous or
This is
something?
itching.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is you lotion or what?
It's fine because you touched it.
Fuck you, asshole.
It is.
You're like,
Yeah, did you put shit on you?
No, I didn't.
Like lotion?
I put lotion on
I see a big long hair coming out of you.
Where?
It's coming out your lip.
It's coming out of my lip?
One here. Couple whiskers.
Oh yeah, I messed up. What the fuck? You see, that's why I fucking told you to turn the light on.
The light is on!
You always want me to shave in the fucking
He's
dark.
such a lot. The light is on. What's wrong with you shaving in the dark?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Why your lips all of a sudden look big now again?
Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't worry. You
Good.
keep saying shit, and then when I have a chance,
Good.
I'll put you on blast.
Forehead doesn't move, lips are big.
I feel like punching him in the face. You see how much shit he does? He talks so much shit. You do.
Alright.
You do.
What are you getting mad for? Look at your veins popping out. Oh no, the vein can't be seen right now.
Keep it up.
What were you saying about your dad?
Nothing.
Your stepdad. I like actually hearing his stories.
What? I said it.
How he was like a truck driver, supposedly.
He was. I used to go on trips with him all the time.
Yeah, I was a truck driver too.
I was.
Never did no truck driving though.
Shut up. I'm so stupid.
You know, but
Women can't say, that's not my kid.
yeah, they can.
Why can't they get away with
They
it?
they do it too.
No, they don't. They
Yeah,
can't.
they just don't
it came
show up.
It came out of their vagina.
They drop them off and
That's
don't
not
show
mine.
up.
Imagine it comes at you. It's not mine. As soon as they look at it,
Remember
they're
in
like,
Shameless, that girl that had the kid?
oh yeah, that's different.
She didn't
I'm
want
talking
nothing to do
about
with it.
a woman can't deny
Oh, of course not.
their kid that way.
But there is
Man.
a lot of women that should not be mothers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A lot of them. And sorry, it's not just for the guys, but women too.
That's true.
You know, they have flaws also.
Women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of women that should be placed on the, what is it called when they can't have kids no more?
They should get their tubes tied.
Yeah.
And the men should get vasectomies.
Uh-huh.
And we've, you know, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah. You know.
I don't know. I want to understand, like, why the man is so scared to get the vasectomy, but they want the woman to go, you know, they have to have a whole procedure, surgery, and get their tubes tied, and the man just needs to get snipped.
I'll give you an example. So, a dog that is not neutered, right, will mark his territory in the house, right?
Do that?
Once you cut his nuts off, he starts to do it less and less and less. That's gotta tell you something. He probably thinks in his head, if I keep doing it now, they already cut my nuts off.
All right, but
they're
your
gonna probably
nuts,
cut my dick off now.
Your nuts are not getting cut off.
That's what it feels like.
How do you know?
Because you're going to a place that, no, I'm just saying, you're going to a place that makes you unsterile now. So you're cutting your nuts off.
You just can't produce sperm.
Okay. What if I like to produce sperm?
It does. You do produce it, but there's nothing there.
Okay.
You understand?
Well, you're too old to have babies anyways.
See what he just said? You're too old. Don't deny your kids if you have kids. Get a paternity test. You know? Don't wait forever.
You can actually go to Walgreens now and get
Well, that's
them.
what I did. But it's like, don't wait forever and sit there and, you know, because the one who hurts the most is your kid. Because as they get older, whatever it is, even if maybe they are older and you're still denying them, you know? Like, it's not right. You shouldn't, if you don't think that's your kid, then get a test. If you're trying to make excuses, grow up. That's it.
And if you don't do it for yourself because you're a piece of shit ass person, do it for your kids.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, they deserve whatever it is that we didn't have.
Yeah, both parents.
Yeah.
At least one parent.
Oh, it's not even recorded.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
I'm gonna shoot you in that.
I chose the life I'm living.